Sound check. Rehearsal. Hey everybody. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off live or not. But I've had enough great comments about wanting to see if I can do it that I am. The two pseudo live, like what I'm doing right now, went pretty well and I felt good about it. But the live ones, I just felt like it was big. Anyway, I'm not going to give up because there's a lot of people that said some good stuff about it. And I still have lots of ideas and shit, but I kind of have a new little setup that I'm going for and a new approach. And what I'm about to tell you, if you want to do this sort of stuff, that's pretty cool. So I kind of, not a huge change in the setup, just more of where the cameras are placed and how I'm going to be using the camera. So, and how I'm going to end up doing the work. I still like the basic ideas of what I started with. So here's the camera, and there's my little sketch pad, and of course, I did my doodlemation video, and that's probably about as good as that's going to get. But I've seen some stuff that is really awesome. I went to the store to be getting myself some new little pads and stuff because I thought I had some colored markers and I wanted to color on them, but trying to color on these colored pads makes the colors weird, and I had some ideas about how to use the transparencies and crap. And but once I got down to the store and I took a look at I really love the way you can do all the little transparencies and stuff. That's really neat. And I can have various degrees of transparencies with this stuff too, which gives me some other ideas of things to do. But once I went to the store, this was some stuff that I had laying around the house. Now, if you can actually go pick up the white pads, because that was kind of what I went to look at. You can use just about anything you want. You can probably pick up sketch pads from, or notepads for businesses. A lot of times the business will have the sketch pads set up for you. Or notepads, and you can use those because, once I went to the store and I saw that a stack of sticky notes like that was going to cost me $5, I got to looking around at what would work, and oh yeah, this one's set up so you can see it the way I see it. Ruled index cards is the way to go. I got this stack here for 50 cents. It was awesome. And once I got home, I looked at some of the comments and stuff, and Benny Loco had a really cool comment about she remembered her kids doing flip books. I was calling them flip funnies. And sometimes, as the old stoner that I am, I start getting a bright idea. I don't know. I always got bright ideas. They sure seem good at the moment. And I got to get back down to the very basics of why I'm doing that. And that was to try and use this like I did with my music. I hadn't played my guitar for years. And I let YouTube, just the idea of making videos of my music got me inspired to play my guitar again. And I can kind of just, go play my guitar at any time. But anyway, I did a search, and I've just seen some amazing flipbook animations. And there's this one guy that I looked up. His name is Andy Mation, and he's a professional animator, and he's got the flip books he made from years and years ago. So that has kind of got me inspired to try and go for it. And if you remember, this was the size that I wanted to do my animation, but it really looks like the flip cards is the way to go. And when I'm doing these, I also decided that last time I was like, you know what? I need to prepare a little bit of something before I go and do a show. So what I did is I made, here's what I made. I decided I would just kind of do like some little practice things of a guy walking across, and then I have him like doing a cartwheel across, and then kind of jumping and walking on his hands and sinking into the sand. I thought, and that didn't, I don't know how long it took me. I mean, you can tell it's just kind of crude and everything. And I did it on one of these little flip books. And I had something else that was going to be a little bit more intricate. But did I do this before or after? No, I did that after. And then I decided when I actually went and looked at flip books, they seem to flip them the other way than how I'm flipping them. I think I'm still going to flip them the way that I do. But the new, my new little technique, so there we go. I was like trying to do a quick one, try and practice one that I could do live of a guy falling off a building and then flying up. That's about as far as I got. I don't know how long that took me. It didn't take me too long. But, you know, excuse me. When it all comes down to it, I want to make an animation. What was it I said on that very first teaser? I want to make an animation of Rip Van Stoner. And I want to develop my, reignite my artistic abilities, my sketching abilities, and I always loved making cartoons and animation, some cool stuff. I mean, I actually have some playlists that are probably a hell of a lot more interesting than what I'm going to be doing here. But I figured first thing I need to do is design some characters and stuff. Oh yeah, but the other thing, this guy, Andymation, he has a jump start. Oh, once I go into this stuff, I guess I go into it all the way. Let me go ahead and reveal. Here's the big reveal. So I just knocked stuff over moving things around. I don't know if you call it a reveal or not, but this is going to be the, what do you call it? I'm going to do real-time animation for, I don't know if it's going to be a Rip Van Stoner or Two Old Stoners, but I'm going to start doing some animation. Once I look at his Kickstarter for his animator kit, he does a thing called, the key to all this is basically a light table. So I jumped down the rabbit hole and I got myself a light table. It was pretty cool. It didn't cost that much. Oh, on the one hand, I was talking about how much I was going to be spending for, what was it? Well, the light table. I got a deluxe light table. You can get one of these little light pads, and actually it makes for a really cool drawing table. You can trace and do all kinds of crap on this. This came with the light table and a whole bunch of other crap. I could have gotten one. They had one that was like $10 or something, but they wanted $6 postage. Oh, let me plug this into the USB. So you can plug it into a USB. I was thinking it was battery operated, but you can plug it into your computer, or it came with a plug so that you can plug it into a wall socket using the little adapter. What the hell? Oh, sometimes these things are so hard to get in there, you don't want to take it out, but it didn't look like it turned off ever. minute. Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong way. Duh. Did it light up? I don't know. This is going to be like my first test. I mean, here I am saying I need to do more planning. Well, this is my first test with this online. Let's see what it does. It has like 3 settings for the light. Or I can have it turned off. And it's supposed to be portable. I guess you could plug this into into any sort of a cigarette lighter deal. But I figured the first thing I need to do, well, I had some ideas of stuff I wanted to do. I don't know if I should start designing a character right now or just practice some more of these real-time doodlemations. Let's see. Should I do it with this or should I do it on one of those pads? I think I'll do a little more doodle sketching on the pad. Here's my one of oh yeah, this one's gonna be backwards because I decided that. Oh, you can see the guy doing the little somersaults and stuff. That was fun. That didn't take too long. What do I want to do? Oh, if I was live, people could help and tell me what to do. Give me an idea. I know what I want to do. I need to design myself a character that I'm going to call Rip Van Stoner. Oh, I got a better idea. I need to make a little template so that when I'm flipping this, and I got to decide which way I want to flip it. There's all sorts of different ways to flip it. I like my way of flipping it down because then I can get it closer to the camera to try and frame it into something. So, how much of this will you actually be able to see if I do it that way? I should probably put a line in here. Yeah, I want to put a line in there to try and mark the edge of my... Oh yeah, perfectly in half, and then that way I can have animations on both sides. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That sounds cool. So halfway. So I guess all I gotta do is just fold the card in half. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't take a genius, does it? No way. Look at that. I'm 15 minutes in and I haven't drawn a stroke. Tiny drawings my ass. This is old Stoner rambling about drawing. Yep. There you go. So I guess the first thing to do, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to throw a piece of paper down on top of that thing so I don't get a whole bunch of magic marker marks on my light table. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, there we go. Throw my card down. There we go. Can I see through it? Oh, and then I'll just draw a line there. Oh, wait a minute. That's all I need. I just need a line. I just need a... Oh, yeah, that guy's Kickstarter for the flipbook kit looks really awesome. It really does. It comes with a little light table. And, well, you get special cards with it, too, so that they register. And then these little screws, I guess, to try and screw them all together. But, well, I'm trying to do this as cheap as possible. Oh, I lost my little magic marker. Okay, and I'm using some cheap magic markers. I don't know if I'm going to use these or go with the full-blown Sharpies. And I got myself some some colored markers. Let's see if I can design me a character, or at least get myself a nice little template going here somehow. So yeah, I'll just make sure that I just draw my everything on one half of this, and then as I'm doing more to get my little animations going, I need to put them on top of each other, make sure they register good. I might have to turn that up brighter. Can I see through it now? That's the brightest? Oh yeah, maybe I'm trying to go too far. Yep. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much.
If you know the words,
probably not.
Okay?
And I should probably start with pencil to come up with some basic drawing. And let me take a look. Is that about the size of one of these? Look at that. I can do something like that. Have one animation, and I can probably do another animation with some sort of a transparency over the top. Interesting. See, which way do I want to have it oriented? I want to flip it like that. So, this will be the top right there. And where do I want to line it up? Where's the best place to line it up for me to draw easy? Too bad I don't have some sort of an edge that I can just butt it up to. I might have to throw a piece of tape down onto this light board. That seems like that would kind of mess it up though. But I need some sort of registration mark. And the lines on the other side kind of come through when you got that light on. I bet you can get, oh yeah, you can probably get all kinds of different sorts of index cards to do this sort of thing with, you know? Uh-oh. Sounds like I'm almost to the end of my little recording with all my 50 years of rock and roll going on it. There it is without that. I got another thing that I'm going to start up as soon as this thing goes down. I got like some little, a really cool playlist. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. There we go. Let's see how that works into my drawing space. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, I ought to start with pencil. I need to start doing these more calculated for my character. So that's what I'll do. I can spend a little bit of time doing, maybe I need to put that, I probably need to turn this around a different way because I just put my hand on the on-off button. How am I going to do this? There we go. That'll work better. I don't have my registration marks. Well, oh wait, actually, it kind of will. Sorry, but it can't keep somebody never again. Or do I want to do it sideways? This is where I really should be drawing because this is optimal for where I'm sitting. There we go. Too bad all those. I had to get a different. There you don't see all that shit. But once I go to doing the animation, so the main character, which I'm gonna have two characters. Oh yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I think I'll design the characters for two old stoners. Here's the one character. Gotta keep it simple. 2 circles and 3 circles. He's gonna have one of those little ball butt chin. Maybe a ball chin, not a butt chin, but a ball chin. A butt chin, a ball chin. Oh, but this is kind of like my. I've used this character lots of times. Basic character design, keep it simple. Here he is when he's young and he's got lots of hair. Oh yeah, I'm doing the Rip Van Stoner guy. Well, Rip Van Stoner guy and the two stoner guys is the same. So yeah, I think as the young stoner he'll just have like kind of a ponytail. There we go. Ponytail. Gotta have his like stoner eyes. There we go. There's young stoner. How's that look for young stoner? We'll make this be young stoner. Okay. And then I need old stoner. Let me see. Let me make sure I keep it all similar, okay? Is it gonna work there? I can't see through there. I can't see through it enough. Let me try a little bit brighter. A little bit brighter. Let me go full brightness. Oh yep, there's full brightness. And I basically had, let me get the shape of the head exactly the same. I'm going to elongate it a little bit right here, like the cheeks are hollow. He's lost weight. And there we go with that. And basically, you got the same size head and everything, so maybe all this will line up in the end. The eyes I'm going to make a little more squinty, because it's been a long time. Got to throw wrinkles in it probably. The nose will be the same, droopy a little bit. Maybe not quite as big of a smile. There we go. What else? What else? Oh yeah, bald head, so I gotta have some of the roundness, show more of the roundness up here. But he still has a little bit of hair. So it'll just be like a couple of things of hair here, and then there we go. We'll do the little thing like that indicates hair, and maybe even a little glint up there. But then I'll just have the hair be going out all along like that. There we go. We'll go all along like that, and maybe here we go. I just kind of put kind of like my beard the way it is now, since he's Rip Van Stoner. And then I'll have to like figure out some way to make this look better. Somehow. There we go. There we go. Let me throw this line across here. So, there we go. Rip Van Stoner. Young stoner and old stoner. That's how I'll do that. I can turn these lights off now. Young stoner and old stoner. Well, I guess what I need to do now is I need to do the inking. Let me do some inking on this so that it'll be easier to see through the light table. Okay. Is that no, these fine ones don't seem to work. I want to use one of these big, thick ones. And then it seems more like a cartoon. How's that light? Does that light help or does that light hurt? I think it might help a little bit. Especially since I'm going to bring this down over here. Get it closer to me to draw. Let me do the basics. Keep it simple. I mean, if you watched any of those animation stuff, you see what I'm getting at here. I think I can do this. Oh, there we go. I didn't get enough. I kind of messed up his eyelid there. Oh well, that'll be fine. It's just one frame of a whole bunch of frames, right? And then this will be the last frame, right? Yeah, I'll make this be the last frame, and I'll make it look like. Hopefully that doesn't look like hair there. I know, because I got a little gleam on it. I don't know if anyone knows what that gleam is, but then I'll like put little sketchy marks here on the side so it looks more baldy, and then I'll just have the hair coming out like that. Here's the beard. Still same nose. I'll keep the same grin, because I'm still grinning. There we go. How's that looking? Oh, and let me get the eyes. There we go. I don't think I'm going to put anything in there because I have an idea how to do color on this eventually. So, will I be able to use this as a animation? We got the young stoner and rip band stoner. There we go. That's going to be my animated feed. I'm going to do like a little animation of that. That's going to be fun. I'm not sure which way I'm going to flip it, but I'm sure that's what I think I'm going to be doing. Rip band stoner. And I hope you guys enjoyed what I did here. I don't know if I can do it live or not, because I don't really have a plan. I mean, I really didn't have a plan for this. I just kind of came up. I mean, I've known in my head what I was going to do with these characters. And this basic character, I've been using variations of this guy ever since I basically was drawing shit. Yeah, if I do it color, yeah, that's a little bit funky, but since it's just one frame, I can always adjust it, or change it, or do whatever the hell I want to do, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to call this good, because I think I might actually upload this as my tiny drawings this time. I don't know if I'll always be working on animations and stuff, but I have a fun time doing it. There's a guy falling off a building. Did you see that? He's falling off a building and he's flying back up. And go check out all that animation stuff. Animation stuff really rocks. Well, let me go back over here and let me end on, Trackhead Studios, 11 Meter Waves. This song